In a serene landscape, Jesus stood on a small hill, his followers gathered around him, eager yet anxious about what was to come. Jesus turned to his disciples with a serene smile, reassuring them that he would be with them in spirit. Peter, overwhelmed with emotion, pleaded with Jesus not to leave them, his eyes wide and filled with longing. Mary Magdalene stepped forward, a hopeful expression on her face, encouraging the others to trust in Jesus' promise. John looked up at the heavens, filled with wonder, as if he could sense the greatness of what was about to happen. Suddenly, a brilliant light enveloped Jesus, illuminating the faces of his disciples with awe and reverence. The disciples shielded their eyes as they witnessed a miraculous sight beyond their understanding. Jesus spoke once more, his voice echoing with a calm authority, assuring them of the Holy Spirit coming. As Jesus began to rise into the clouds, the disciples felt a mixture of joy and sadness wash over them. Mary Magdalene reached out, her heart aching as she felt the distance growing, longing to hold on to their moments together. Peter, still in shock, declared that they must remember all that Jesus taught them during his earthly ministry. In the moment of Jesus' departure, John gazed skyward, feeling a sense of hope for what was to come. The disciples gathered together, supporting one another, united in their mission to carry forth Jesus' teachings. As the last glimpses of Jesus faded, the disciples turned to each other, whispering words of encouragement and hope. With a heavy heart, they began their descent from the hill, still processing the miraculous events they had witnessed. Upon reaching the bottom, they paused to look back at the hill, feeling a connection to the divine. Feeling the weight of their mission, the disciples made their way towards Jerusalem, the city of their hope. As they entered Jerusalem, whispers of curiosity followed them, stoking the anticipation of the crowd. Arriving in a courtyard, they gathered with other followers, sharing the story of Jesus' ascension, igniting a fire of enthusiasm. As the disciples gathered their thoughts, memories of their time with Jesus flooded their minds, filling their hearts with warmth and purpose. Mary Magdalene speaks up, proposing that they share their experiences on how Jesus transformed their lives, inspiring others. Peter then retells a particularly stirring story of Jesus feeding the 5,000, capturing the crowd's emotions. John follows up, describing the moment of Jesus calming the storm, showcasing his incredible power. As the stories unfold, the crowd grows larger, drawn by the hopeful energy resonating from the disciples. As evening sets in, the disciples gather around a lantern, sharing their hopes for the future. Mary calls them to focus on their mission, to spread love and hope to everyone they meet. They stand united, forming a circle of commitment to uphold Jesus' teachings wherever they go. As dawn breaks, the disciples set out for diverse regions, embarking on their sacred mission. As Peter journeys through towns, he begins to speak publicly about Jesus, captivating many listeners. Mary, in another town, shares her personal testimony, connecting with the hearts of women. John finds himself among a group of young men eager for inspiration and wisdom. Rumors of Jesus' stories spread like wildfire, igniting hope across towns. As the disciples share the message, they witness miraculous transformations and healings. Mary hears of a woman healed by faith and gathers more followers, igniting a grassroots movement. John, noting the shift in hearts, praises the power of belief and unity in shared purpose. Together, the disciples reflect on their journey, celebrating victories and learning from challenges. They commit to spreading love, hope, and the essence of Jesus' teachings wherever they go. As they part ways, a spirit of joy and purpose fills their hearts for the journey ahead.